So a lot of times people want to join the Army Reserves because of the fact that they're reached that climax in their career where they want something that's going to challenge them, something that's going to be different from their day-to-day course of work. Sometimes persons have been long-time practitioners and they're suffering from that empty nest syndrome. And it's like, you know what? It's time to start a new career. And one of our favorite mottos is when it comes to Army medicine is your legacy starts here. So a lot of times, when you feel like you have got that point of career climax, if you will, it's
Yeah.
always a good opportunity to add the Army Reserves to get that extra challenge, that extra boost in your career, where it's going to challenge you to be better than what you are now and give you knowledge, skills, and training that can only enhance your career. Another reason why people tend to want to join the Army Reserves is for the financial benefits of joining the Army Reserves. For select specialties, there are sign-on bonuses. I mean, pretty lucrative or pretty substantial sign-on bonuses. For instance, for a general surgeon, there's a sign-on bonus of $75,000 per year. Okay, for that you can sign up a minimum of 2 years or a maximum of 4 years. There's also incentives paid just because of your specialty. There is also a board certification pay just because you're board certified. Also, you get paid every weekend that you drill. A lot of times people also join because of the fact that they may have some student loans that they still need to pay off, or also people want to advance their education. So there's the opportunity to get paid to go to school. So over $2,400 a month. Also, if you're in residency, you're in medical school, so there's an annual stipend that you can get plus over $2,400 a month while you're in residency. So as you can see, there are so many reasons why people join the Army Reserves, other than just for the experience, but it's also for the financial incentives as well.
What about the commitment? Is this full time or how does the reserve schedule work?
The Army Reserves is 1 weekend out of the month, 2 weeks out of the year. Again, that's 1 weekend out of the month, and a lot of just 8 hour days, Saturday and a Sunday, and then 2 weeks out of the year. And those 2 weeks are normally in the summer months, so that way you can plan well in advance. And the same thing, you will also get a training schedule where you would know what 2 days or weekend out of the month you would work well in advance.
You had mentioned that it can help advance your medical career. How so?
For those knowledge, skills, and training that you wouldn't get at a typical bedside or a typical civilian institution. The military has top of the line technological equipment. It provides you opportunities to do humanitarian missions overseas. It gives you opportunities to be able to travel around the world, to meet people around the world, to be able to work in austere environments. They teach you how to be able to multitask at the 10th degree, right? And so those are just challenges that you just wouldn't be able to get sometimes in the civilian sector. I
Mhm.
myself, I was a civilian nurse, and I worked in the civilian field for over 20 years before I decided to join the Army Medical Department because I had reached that career climax that I talked about. And at that time, the Army motto was be all you can be. That resonated within me. And I felt that I had already became all that I could become, but just that challenge caused my career to change at that point. There was a pivotal point in my career, and that was the best decision I ever made in my life, and I am better because of that decision.
Major Smith, are you telling me that the motto isn't be all you can be anymore? Because I still have that song in my head from the videos in the 80s.
No, no. The current motto is what's your warrior? What is your warrior? So what is that inner driving force? Okay, so that's the
I
current
like
motto.
that.
What is your yes?
Well, what kind of medical warriors are you looking for? Are they students or like you said, someone could have 20 years experience? Is there an age limit?
For active duty, the cutoff is 42. For the Army Reserves, is 48. But if you are an experienced care provider, particularly physicians and surgeons, those highly skilled, specialized nurses, there are age waivers, okay, that for those that are eligible that can apply. Also, you mentioned those that may be in school, so residents, if you are board eligible, you can join the Army Reserves or you can join active duty, right? It depends on where you are in your level of education. And so what we like for people to do is to give us a call and talk with us. You can call us at 253-838-9889 or 1192. That's the last four digits. Or you can go to our website at www.armymedicalcareers.today, and we'll be able to tell you if you're eligible. But
Mhm.
just know we encourage surgeons. I recruited a surgeon that was 50 years old, and he is still practicing, and has a successful career. He works at a local hospital, but he wanted to give back and he wanted to do more, and he's doing a great job serving his community. Yeah.
That's really inspiring. And you're going to have a career fair coming up pretty soon. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So March the 27th will be our career fair, and we are offering job opportunities for, again, part-time and full-time for medical residents that are in medical school, doctors of osteopathy, medical doctors, certified registered nurse anesthetists, or your CRNAs, and just a real gamut of doctors, especially those specialty doctors like your pulmonologists, your thoracic surgeons,
Mm.
your general surgeons. We're looking really for those specialty doctors, because you can imagine our soldiers need those specialty training for a specialty situation that they may encounter sometimes, and so we definitely need a lot of specialty surgeons.